to Lakota East High School for the soccer game tonight between Lakota West and Lakota East. Getting the starters announced now. We'll be starting the games shortly. So not only is this a rivalry game with East and West, but the winner tonight, if Mason loses, if East wins and Mason loses, East wins the GMC. If West wins, they win the GMT regardless. So this is a big game tonight. So the starters for East: Ethan Rodenberger in goal, number 99. Number 3, Nolan Earl. Number 4, Pepe Cortez. Number 7, Trevor Scott. Number 8, Andrew Macedo. Number 9, Luke Shelby. Number 11, Luke Birdsong. Number 14, Zane Combs. Number 17, Evan Bachman. Number 19, Stephen Voss. And number 21, Captain Isaac Zawilla. Lakota East is coached by Jeremy Highland and assisted by Matt Newell. And now the national anthem. So now the players are getting ready to take the field and get the game started.
Looks like Coach Highland has almost all of his seniors starting tonight.
Yeah, it is senior night, so they will start, I think, every senior. Well, they got 2 goalies that are seniors, so they're starting Ethan, and I'm sure we'll see Caden later in the game. East and West come in with identical records, not overall, and East is, I believe, 6-0-2 in conference, West is 6-0-2 in conference, and East is 6-1-1. So, like I said earlier, this is a big game. If West wins, they win the GMC outright. If East wins and gets some help from Fairfield, who plays Mason tonight, East can win the GMC outright. So, along with being a rivalry game, a lot to play for tonight. West will be kicking off to start the game, moving to the right in red. East in their home black uniforms. Here we go.
West back to their keeper. A little bit of trouble.
West clears it out. Looks like it'll be a throw-in for Lakota East. West moving down the field now.
East playing it back to their keeper. Didn't realize how heavy the wind was here. Still a couple of them starting to put the ball on the turf.
Little tussle there at the top, and it looks like it's gonna be a free kick for West. Yeah, once the sun played a factor in the JV game, and there was a lot of wind. So, for those of you that didn't see JV, Lakota East did win 3-1. Free kick in for West to the goalie. Looks like Ethan's got it, and we'll throw it out to Luke Birdsong. East in control now, trying to get it up the field. With the wind, they'll want to keep it on the ground as much as possible. I think both teams kind of feeling each other out now to see what they can do and what's going on.
A lot of quick counter-attacking.
Big throw in by West into the box. Headed down. Uh-oh, here comes a shot. Cleared off by Lakota East for a corner kick.
It's a nice defensive play by Evan.
Yes, it was.
Getting his foot out there in front of that shot.
Okay, here's a replay of the tussle in front. Number 7 gets a shot off and a nice block by Evan Bachman. Here comes the corner kick. Taken by number, looks like 16 for Lakota West, which is Tyler Patton.
It's going to hang up there a bit with the wind. Nice volley out of the air by West, but
Cleared out by Lakota East. Up top here, East trying to counter now. And West will play it back to the goalie to keep possession.
East really pressing into the attack, defending really high on the field, trying to put as much pressure on West as they can.
Luke Birdsong plays it to, looks like Pepe Cortez. Birdsong again. Headed out by West toward the corner. Andrew Macedo with the ball. And cleared out by West. East can back in control.
Again, more pressure from East.
And starting out a little bit physical. See how that plays out for the rest of the night. West bring it down now. Nice touch there, but just a little bit away from 21. Here comes East on the counterattack. Nice turn by number 10. Plays a through ball.
Just got it out to the wing. Good
Cross.
cross.
A nice defensive play by Captain Isaac Zuila for another corner kick for West.
It's a good cross by Nadiram Limdi, number 7 for West. Put it right on the turf to be put in there. Just didn't quite get the chance.
Looks like number 16, Tyler Patton, taking the Lakota West corner kick again. Cleared out by Isaac Zuila. And again, he clears it out to midfield.
There we go. So the ball down, they're going to bring it back. Slow it back down, get it back to their keeper.
West putting a little pressure on now, but really letting it fall back and letting East play with it down the back line. And cleared out will be a West throw in the offensive end. You can see the ball boys helping out tonight for Lakota FC. I'm not sure what team that is, but we've got a team here to help be the ball boys, make sure the balls get back into the high school players. Long throw for West. Punched away by the goalie and cleared out.
This on receiving it, and West is going to bring it right back in. They've got numbers here.
Offsides on Lakota West. Can't tell what number that was, but it looks like he started from an offside position, came back and played the ball.
was again Tyler Patton. He seems to be quick
Long kick
advances.
by Ethan Rotenberg up top, and West in control now, trying to play a through ball. Defended well, and West is coming back.
It's a nice step by East. Keep it into their attacking half of the field here.
Stephen Voss played the ball there to number 9, Luke Shelby. Nice control of the ball, nice possession, trying to get a cross in. And it's blocked by Lakota West and kicked out toward midfield. Headed back in. Off Evan Bachman. Looks like it'll be a Lakota West throw in. Long throw by Lakota West. Headed down by East. Now rotating, switching fields with the ball. Playing out of the back again.
Looking to play the middle again here. Switching fields.
Oh, nice ball. And Lakota let West let it right out for a throw in.
It just missed by Stephen Voss there. Just out of reach.
Evan Bachman plays it into the box. A little bit of a misplay by the center back, but the goalie Paul there is to pick it up and get the ball to play for. Looks like he'll send it down the field. Shorter punt now, stepped up by Lakota East. Nice. Nolan Earl looks like there. Stepped in, take that, and then taken off of Pepe Cortez's foot by West and coming back the other way. Played back to the keeper by Isaac Zwilla. East plays it long and under control by West and sent right back to the offensive end. Nice turn there by, looks like Trevor Scott, number 7. And a pulling of a jersey foul there by Lakota East. I think that was Luke Birdsong that grabbed the jersey for the Lakota West player on the right back. So we have free kick Lakota West. And replay, yeah, definitely grabbed his jersey and pulled there a little bit. So free kick Lakota West.
I think if he knew he got past Tim, he'd have a potential 1v1 there and just overran the ball a bit.
Lakota West pressing a little bit now, controls the ball, crosses it, number 21. And there would be a free kick for Lakota West just outside the 18, about 20 yards out.
It's a tough spot for a foul there. They're going to have to.
We've got number 10 for West, Logan Nutley, and number 21, Justin Winkle. Looks like number 10, Logan Nutley, is going to take the free kick. Have a 4-man wall for Lakota East.
He's going to play it in.
Nutley plays it in, headed out by Lakota East. Tried to volley back in by West. The ball's loose in front of the box and cleared by Andrew Macedo.
Looks like a foul on West there inside the 18. He's going to be able to get that out.
So we'll get our first sub of the night here shortly. Ball's played out by East, but then sent back in by West and then cleared by Isaac Zwilla. Brought down by Andrew Macedo. It's like a foul called on Lakota West, so it'll be a free kick Lakota East, just across midfield.
Just going to give East a nice chance here to try and get a decent chance on goal.
What wind there is blowing is kind of helping and blowing from right to left. So should give this a little downwind for Isaac Zwilla. Plays it in and headed out by Lakota West. Headed back in by Lakota East toward the sideline and now controlled by West. Pressure being applied by East. Looks like West will get a throw in. Thrown down the far sideline, controlled by Lakota West, and then taken away as East continues to pressure. Both teams again trying to find some room and space right now, and figuring out where to go with the ball and create the opportunities. Nobody's really had a great opportunity yet. Nice ball out into space to Evan Bachman. Played on to Stephen Voss. Tried a 1-2 and just the pass was a little too far forward. Now West trying to move forward and plays the ball a little bit too far.
Both teams still continue to play very, very direct. The ball attacking quickly as soon as they get it. Moving upfield as quickly as they can.
So it'll be a Lakota East throw in on the far side. Lakota East was trying to sub. It didn't look like the referee stopped it and let him come in. So now the ball's being played and West gains control of it. Right now we're at about 28 minutes into the game left in the first half. So again, just a lot of play in the mid part of the field right now. Not a whole lot of offensive chances for either team as we get under 28 minutes left in the first half. Nice through ball by West trying to move the ball forward. Here comes an attack and stopped by Nolan Earl.
It's really nice defensive play by Nolan to get his body moved in position to stop that through ball.
Again, both teams just trying to find where the space is right now. Seem to be fighting pressure and giving it right back into pressure. It's kind of what you expect when you have two good teams playing each other, kind of feel out each other for the start with. And so what's going on there is a nice ball played by Evan Bachman up to Stephen Voss to start the break, and then a little miscommunication. And West controls the ball now.
You're starting to see him play it out of the back a little bit more now that you're settling in, like you said.
They're starting to use more of the width of the field versus playing in the middle there. In the beginning, it was a lot of pressure in the middle. Now you see both teams trying to get the ball wider and create those spaces. Really long throw there by West. Nice long throw in, which could be a very big weapon if we get down the road there a little bit. So, playing out of the back. Nice bring down off the chest by Stephen Voss. And a good step by Evan Bachman. Advantage played toward Lakota East. It'll be a Lakota East throw in. And we will have two subs. Looks like number 10 coming in for Lakota East for Stephen Voss. Number 10 is Iyad Quadiquish. And then number 2, JP Plenert coming in as well. Lakota West on the break now. Nice play by Zane Combs to clear the ball out there. He was the last man, so if they got by Zane, it was a big opportunity for Lakota West. There'll be a throw in for Lakota East on the far side. Thrown in. A little bit of a missed first touch there by, looks like Luke Shelby. Now got it back, and West takes over and tries to control the ball. Again, trying to play out of the back and find space. Very direct ball there. West now moving across midfield into their offensive end. Tyler Patton plays it out to number 7, controlled there by Isaac Zwillow, though, for East.
I'll tell you, the back line for East has really done a nice job. West has put some decent chances together, but they've done just enough to break up what they need to stop any threat.
That ball's a little too hard. Looks like it'll be a goal kick for Lakota East. So we just moved under the 25-minute mark left in the first half. 0-0 here still. Lakota East getting ready to take a goal kick on senior night here at the Hawk's Nest at Lakota East High School. Ethan Rottenberger will take the goal kick for Lakota East. Sends a deep ball out to midfield, headed down by Lakota West, and Lakota West coming back toward their offensive end. Played out wide to number 7 for Lakota West. A nice move there, trying to get a cross off. Defender comes in and takes the ball off his foot for a goal kick for Lakota East. Nice defensive play there. Couldn't tell who that was, but it was a really nice defensive play.
It was. I think Wes was looking for a. They got the feet tied up there, just couldn't get over top of him, looking for a foul in the box there. But
the ball's played out of bounds for Lakota West throw in, just in their top of their defensive end. A long throw again. There's a couple different players for West that have that long throw. Cleared by number 3. I believe that's Nolan Earl.
Wes is going to bring it back here again, settle it in, and try and move the ball up. But again, East defense continues to step in front of those opportunities, doing a nice job defending.
Ball played over the head. Lakota East, number 7, trying to get a cross in. Nice play in the box. A collision there, no call, and a save by Ethan Rodenberger.
It's another great cross by Wes, Nadir, and Limdy to get that ball across on the ground, giving themselves a good chance at the goal.
Yeah, Nadir out on this right side has probably been the most dangerous player for West so far, with some wide balls played out. Advantage played there to Lakota West as they swing the ball. Oh, played up the middle and cleared out by Nolan Earl again. Their ball headed down gives Lakota East a chance to play the ball out.
Yeah, they're going to get Luke Shelby for a handball there.
Played quickly by Lakota West out to Nadir again. Like I said, so far it seems that he's been had the most opportunities. Nice hustle there by Luke Birdsong to control the ball, but then giving right back to Lakota West. Just under 22 minutes now left in the first half. Still 0-0. Nice through ball played. Here comes Nadir again. A long touch, and Ethan Rodenberger comes out to make the save. It'll be a throw in Lakota West.
It's a 1v1 there. He had a chance. The goalie made a fantastic play to get that ball off of his foot.
So we said Lakota West had a couple kids that have the long throw, and we'll see if they use it in the offensive end now, because it's a deep throw in for Lakota West.
Comes the throw. It's going to be a long one.
It is thrown into the box, caught by Ethan Rodenberger. Nice aggressive goaltending there, going up and getting the ball.
He's going to let his team clear out here. Take a breath and get it out of their defensive half.
And a deep punt headed down by Lakota West, and they're back on the offensive. Now clear back Lakota East. Nice ball played through, just a little too firm for, looks like Iad was chasing that one down, just could not get there. It's amazing the difference from the game Tuesday night that Lakota East played. I think it was 80 degrees, and tonight it's probably in the 50s, so fall is here. You know, both teams have been pretty solid with the lineups. They've had not a whole lot of subs. I know Lakota East had a couple subs with senior night. They started some seniors and then played in some of the original starters back into the game. But both teams kind of playing with that starting 11 that began the game. Misplay there, looked like by Trevor Scott. West picks up the ball and plays a through ball. Here's an opportunity for West. And the cross comes up and blocked by Isaac Zwilla, who clears it out to Luke Birdsong.
Here, if East can keep possession, they've got numbers.
Nice hustle back by West to take over the ball and control it out, and again played out to the wide side. It's getting a little more physical as we get into the game now. Again, under 20 minutes left in the first half. Another ball played through by West, but deflected by JP and picked up by the goalie Ethan Rodenberger for a punt from his box. Another long punt for Ethan, knocked down by West and controlled by Lakota East. See if they can keep possession now. Loose touch there by Luke Shelby, and back Lakota West comes. Good hustle there by Eod. Nice play with Pepe, but cleared out by Lakota West. Collision there in the back, but no call. Play on.
Held the ball a little long there, looking
Yeah.
for a play to develop that just wasn't going to happen. So
Luke Birdsong on the ball. Plays the ball out to the wide side for Zane Combs, who plays it just a little too firm down the line. Looks like he was looking for Luke Shelby into space. It'll be a goal kick for Lakota West. Sub in for Lakota East for number 13, Adam Carmen. Looks like he's coming in for, is that Luke Shelby?
looks like he came in for Luke. Yeah, there. That'll move Luke Birdsong into the 9 position up top.
And the ball played through the middle of the field. Both teams looking to try to get possession here. Controlled by Lakota West as they come back on the attack, but didn't play it through, and cleared by Nolan Earl. Trevor Scott with the ball now. Gets it taken off his foot, but comes back, and looks like they're foul Lakota East. And a yellow card could possibly be coming out here for number 7, Trevor Scott. So as you can see on the replay, looks like Trevor tried to gain the ball back and got number 7 for Lakota West.
Yeah, you'll see he didn't have a play on that. I think the referee had to offer the yellow card for that, and they're going to ask him to take a breather off for a little bit, and we'll get a sub in here for him.
And there's a difference between high school and club and other rules. In high school, if you do the yellow card, you do have to come out of the game. So you can come back in, but you do have to go out. Looks like the Lakota West player is down, getting some help tying his shoe, maybe. So we do have the clock stopped at 17:42 left in the first half here at Lakota East High School.
I think it's a pretty even match up to this point. I think West has made a few more opportunities than East has in their attacking third, but for the most part, it's a back and forth game at this point.
Yeah, both teams trying to take control here. A long kick played in by Lakota West, cleared off by Lakota East. Looks like they moved Nadir, number 7, into the middle from the outside, and like I said, I think he's probably created the most chances for Lakota West so far. So it'll be interesting to see what he does in the middle versus being on the outside. Cleared away for Lakota East for a Lakota West throw in, and we have 2 subs coming in for Lakota West.
That's going to be one of those be number 6. And I can't quite get the other number of player there. That's 16.
Looks like number 6 is Eric Luna. As Lakota East goes down, and a kick back in by Lakota West. Looks like Lakota East was trying to counterattack there and just had a little bit of a long touch.
Here we go. They've got 2v4 for West.
As West gets it in the box, shielded off by Isaac Zwilla and then cleared by Nolan Earl. So Pepe Cortez trying to bring the ball down, and it'll be taken back by Lakota West.
Tried to play it across field there to open it up a little bit, but West jumped on that, played the ball back.
With 16 minutes left in the first half, it's still 0-0 here at the Hawks Nest, and like I said, both teams, most of the game so far has been in the middle of the field, back and forth. Not a whole lot of dangerous chances for either team so far. Lakota East now with control, trying to keep some possession here and moving the ball around. Lakota West is playing a little bit more aggressive up top than they were earlier in the game, trying to create some more opportunities here as they are on the offensive going down the right sideline. Nice tackle there by Nolan Earl. to win the ball and get it back for Lakota East, and then kick it out for a Lakota West throw in.
It was a really dangerous area for East to have him down there to get a cross off. He made a nice defensive play.
And again, the long throw by Lakota West into the box. Cleared out by Isaac Spillo, but right to a Lakota West player. Logan Nutley trying to get a shot off. And they're going to call a foul on Lakota West as the striker there was pushing with the center back. And it's like Nolan Oro won that battle and got the ball for a free kick for Lakota East. Yeah, both teams having trouble keeping possession once they get the ball. It's a back and forth match right now. East is on the attack, trying to get through. Collision at midfield, but no call. Big switch by Zane Combs to try to open up the field. A nice touch there by J.P. Renner, but then controlled back by Lakota West and played back.
Well,
a lot of space here for Lakota East.
And
Eod on the offensive, a big touch. Goalie comes out. Goalie's out of the box. Trying to get a cross in. Shot by Lakota East, just over the top of the goal.
Tell you, that came back out to the outside. He did everything he could with that.
Here comes the replay. You can see Yod coming out. The goaltender for Lakota West, Paul Walters, came out aggressively, got the stop, and you can see Andrew Macedo coming in. Yod just over the top of the crossbar. So that's by far Lakota East's best opportunity tonight. And we're still 0-0 with just under 14 minutes remaining in the first half.
That's a nice defensive play by Paul Walters, who is the only starting freshman of the match.
Yeah, that's it's tough to be a starting freshman as a goalie, and he did a nice play there to come out. Shows good confidence and aggressiveness from the goalkeeper. A long free kick or goal kick, controlled kick back by J.P. Renner for Lakota East. West on the offensive now, and then given back away to Lakota East. A long ball played back to the defensive end.
If there's any question West is targeting Nadir and Limdi at this point. I think everything they get, they try to take it right down that right side.
Yeah. Zane Combs steps up there and forces a wild kick out of bounds for a throw-in for Lakota East. Played in and down the right sideline. Andrew Macedo, again, tried a through ball that was stopped by Lakota West. A big cross. Got Eod on the outside there, header that goes over the crossbar, over the goalpost. But a nice cross there. I couldn't see who played that. I think it was Andrew Macedo, but a nice cross to switch the field.
Yeah, I think that was recognizing Eod was 1v1 with a defender. Really gave him another good opportunity there for East.
Both teams' best chances have came on the near side to us, which is the left side for Lakota East, and then the right side for Lakota West. So we'll have to watch that if they continue to move down that side, but those have definitely been the best opportunities for both teams. Through ball played to Pepe Cortez, just stopped by the Lakota West defender. Played out wide to Eod again. 1v1, beats the defender.
Another great move by Eod.
Cross, nice save by the goalie for Paul Walters. Did not clear, now it's cleared out by Lakota West.
That Luke Birdsong had a mid-air volley on that one. It was just out of his reach.
Lakota East starting to take a little more possession, a little more control here. J.P. Renner tries a long through ball, and it's picked up by the goalie, Paul Walters. A long kick played back and controlled by Lakota East. Lakota East in the last few minutes here seemed to take a little bit more control of the game, having a little more possession and a lot more opportunities.
Definitely a change in play here for East. Much more onto the attack.
Nice play by the West defender, and then tripped up by like Luke Birdsong, and then a little extracurriculars after the play.
Yeah, I think West was looking for another yellow card.
So here comes the replay. You can see that trying to make a move, the ball's played out, and then a little trip afterwards. And then a few extracurriculars. I think no cards, no anything. The referee just told everybody to calm down a little bit. Approaching the 10-minute mark left in the first half here at Lakota East High School. Still 0-0. Lakota East versus Lakota West.
And I think the referees have to expect some of that physical play, knowing the rivalry game and as much that's on the line here for both teams. So West is going to have a free kick about 40 yards out. So East is going to hold them at around the 18 there. Look like they're going to make some runs from the outside in.
It's like Logan Nutley taking the kick for Lakota West and cleared out. Tried to be sent back in and cleared out by Lakota East again for a Lakota West throw in.
Nolan
About 30 yards out.
Nice defensive play again by Nolan Earl. He's had a really good first half.
And again, I think Lakota West was looking for that long throw in, but now they're change of mind, and they are going for the long throw in. Cleared out by Nolan Earl again. We've mentioned his name quite a few times, but he's done a really nice job so far in the first half. Played back. Lakota West tries with a shot, and it goes wide left. All right, now we're under 9 minutes left here in the first half. It's 0-0 game. Like I said earlier, this game, not only is it a big rivalry game, but could mean the GMC championship for the winner. So both teams playing really hard. It's been a defensive struggle so far. Not a lot of opportunities. Lakota East probably had the best 2 opportunities so far in the last 5 minutes of the game or so. Lakota East a throw in from the far side. Lakota West gains control there, trying to come back in the attacking into the defensive end, but then stolen away by Lakota East for a long through ball for Luke Shelby, which will turn into a Lakota East throw.
Another nice quick move to get the ball down into their attacking half.
Long throw in, Luke Shelby in possession now. Luke Shelby being Luke Birdsong, but played back by Eod. There's looks like a foul to call on Lakota West for a free kick in a dangerous position, about 20 yards out for Lakota East. We'll see who will take the kick. Looks like Luke Birdsong's going to stand over this one.
He's earned that one. He literally started from the other side of the field on that run, made a give and go, and made it all the way to the other side to get that play.
Yeah, the last 5 or 6 minutes, Luke Birdsong has been all over the field. So we'll see what he does on this free kick. Lakota East moving lots of players forward, goes to near post and cleared out by Lakota West. Sent back in by J.P. Rennert to Luke Birdsong. He's one-on-one trying to serve it back in. Nice play.
He made a great play in.
That was Andrew Macedo with a great touch to bring that ball down. Lakota West scrambling a little bit here, gets the ball cleared out and saved back in by Zane Combs, back to Lakota East. Great touch by Andrew Macedo previously on that ball that was crossed into him. Lakota West with a break now, trying to counterattack. It's like 2-on-5, but West still controlling the ball, and then cleared out by Zane Combs. Looks like for a West corner kick.
Corner kick, yeah.
Under 7 minutes now to play in the first half, so we're moving down quickly. But again, the game's gotten opened up a little bit here in the last 15 minutes or so, with more offensive chances for both teams. So we'll see how they go as they go into halftime, as we get near halftime here. It'll be a Lakota West corner kick on the far side. A little bit of a delay here. I'm not sure if. Okay, it looks like number 21 for Lakota West is going to go out and take the corner kick.
Yeah, I think they just didn't know who they wanted out there to take it.
So now we're ready to go back into play. Here comes the kick. It's played out long to number 12 and then fired over the goal through the crossbar. Or through the goalpost for the football field there, not the crossbar. And it'll be a goal kick for Ethan Rodenberger from Lakota East.
It's good recognition of West on that corner. Nobody marking out there around the 20, 25-yard line. They got a decent shot off, but I don't think that was too big a threat for East.
Ethan goes short this time instead of punting it down. And again, Luke Birdsong seems to be all over the field here in the last few minutes. So doing a great job of hustling there to get a chance to keep possession for Lakota East. And then cleared away by Lakota West. tried to play out by Eod there, and he just couldn't control it on the sideline. It'll be a Lakota West throw in. Brought down by Nadir, and again, I think he's probably been the best offensive player for Lakota West. Had the most opportunities so far. It'll be a Lakota West throw in again. A long throw, cleared out by Nolan Earl. Nolan Earl's had a good defensive first half. Ball's played off a Lakota West player for a Lakota East throw in, just short of midfield. Luke Shelby again takes a nice play to control the ball and going one-on-one. Nutmegs the defender, gets a shot off and is saved by Paul Walters.
Boy, terrific attack by Luke. He is all over the field these last 15 minutes.
Under 4.5 minutes to play now at Lakota East High School at the Hawks Nest. And again, the game's opened up a little bit more, but it's still 0-0 currently. Nolan Earl down to Luke Birdsong. He's taken down, and there will be a foul on Lakota West, and Birdsong still on the ground.
I think he got that one up in the upper thigh there. Hopefully.
So here comes the replay on this. Yeah, it looks like a knee to the upper thigh, which that's got to hurt.
Yeah.
Birdsong's up now. Looks like they're going to have Nolan Earl take the free kick about 50 yards out for Lakota East. But again, putting a lot of people in the box. The ball's played into the box, headed out by Lakota West.
East is going to put it right back in on him.
Isaac Zwilla puts it right back in the box, and again, headed out by Lakota West. Brought down by Luke Birdsong. He controls the ball. Makes a nice dribble move, trying to get a cross off there, trying to find some space. Plays it back to JP Rennert, who crosses it but right to the goalie, Paul Walters.
I think JP was looking far post on that one. I think he just missed it, but that's a nice ball by both.
Nice distribution by Paul there, but then taken back by Lakota East. And then played out for a Lakota West throw-in. Approaching 3 minutes left in the first half in a still scoreless 0-0 tie here at Lakota East High School. Okay. Ball's played into Lakota West on a throw-in. Again, out to Nadir here on the wide side, who takes on the defender one-on-one. Still has the ball, looking to get a cross off. Plays it back, but good backtracking by Pepe Cortez there for Lakota East. Looks like it's played off Lakota East for a West throw-in. And again, we've seen that long throw a couple times in the first half. It looks like they're moving their center back up to make the long throw again as well.
Yeah, Spencer Weiss brought the majority of these long throw-ins. They've brought him up from the back line to make these in there.
And here we see the throw in. Ethan Rodenberger, the goalie, coming out. Kind of a collision there in the middle, and they do call a foul on Lakota West as JP Rennert got knocked to the ground. All right, under 2 minutes to go in the first half. Still 0-0 at Lakota East High School. Lakota East versus Lakota West. A lot to play for versus the rivalry here. The winner of this game has a chance to win the GMC title for soccer this year. If Lakota West does win, they do win the GMC title. If Lakota East wins, depends on the Mason-Fairfield game. If Mason loses, a chance for Lakota East to be the GMC champion. So a lot to play for beyond the rivalry. Ball played off Lakota West out of bounds for a Lakota East throw-in. JP Rennert will take the throw for Lakota East. Approaching 1 minute to play in the first half. A long throw in to try to get it to Luke Birdsong. Looks like it's controlled by Eod, who switches fields to get some space there to Isaac Zwilla. Played to Andrew Macedo. Some nice moves. Tried to get it to loose Birdsong there. There's a
That's going to be a
foul
dangerous
call.
play on West.
Looks like a foul call for a free kick for Lakota East. Looks like an indirect kick, possibly.
Yeah, that's going to be indirect right outside the box.
The referee marking off 10 yards now. Should be easy on the football field. You just go 10 the 2 marks. So the referee marking off 10 yards just outside the box, but it is indirect.
It does look like Luke Birdsong is lining
There's
up
the
for
touch,
that.
so he can shoot from here. Oh, just wide left.
Great play by East.
Under 10 seconds, 9 seconds to play in the game. That'll probably be the end of the half.
Adam did a nice job on that, making it look like they were going to talk through something and knock that right out there for Luke.
And that is the end of the first half here at Lakota East High School with the score 0-0 on a very well-played game by both teams. Lot to play for here. Big rivalry. We'll be back for the second half shortly in about 10 minutes. All right, welcome back to Lakota East and the Hawks Nest for the second half of the Lakota East-Lakota West game. 0-0 at halftime here. As we said earlier, both teams are playing for a lot for the GMC Championship, possibly. Lakota East comes out quickly on the attack. And cleared out by Lakota West. Lakota West now has control. Looks like Logan Nutley trying to through ball. And it'll be picked up by Lakota East goalie. It's like we had a goalie change at halftime. Caden Ermstead in for Lakota East, replacing Ethan Rottenberger. Trevor Scott, sorry, plays a long ball down to Adam Carmen, and it looks like that ball is taken by Paul Walters and will be punted out.
Adam did what he could with that one, just made too little too far down at the corner.
Lakota East back in control. Zane Combs with a switch of the ball to Pepe Cortez, cleared out by Lakota West. Again, both teams playing for a lot here tonight, not only the rivalry, but GMC Championship possibly. I believe if the tie, which we're at 0-0 now, a tie would get Lakota West the GMC Championship because they'd end up tied with Mason, but they won the head-to-head contest with Mason. So a lot going on. In high school soccer, it can end at a tie. Starting the tournament next week starts for the Ohio High School state tournament, and once you get to the tournament, you can't end in a tie. Obviously, one team has to move on, and they go to penalty kicks after overtime. But tonight's game could end up in a tie. Here's a long through ball played by Lakota East. It's going to be picked up, crossed over, but then cleared out by Lakota West back to the goalkeeper.
Bit of a miskick there by the defender. Paul Walters, the goalie for West, came out to clean that up.
And if it wasn't a direct play back to the goalie, so there's no playing back or anything from that standpoint. It was a deflection that wasn't intended, so a non-intentional ball can be picked up by the goalie. Sometimes you get a lot of people complaining when that happens that it's a pass back, but in that case it was just an inadvertent kickback, and the goalie can't keep it. Nice take of the ball there by Lakota West, trying on the offensive here. Good
got
through
a nice
ball.
Through ball behind the defense.
Here's a good opportunity for Lakota West, a shot and a goal for Lakota West.
Justin Winkle with a 1v1, got behind the defense on that one, just right over top of the goalie, Caden.
It's now 1-0 at the 37-25 mark left in the first half.
That's a quick counter by West there. They recognized that they could get behind the defense on that one. I didn't see who played that ball through, but they got it just behind him. Just with a great finish there, 1v1 on the keeper.
Here comes the replay. So see if we just see the goal going in there. Nice finish by number 27, Justin Van Winkle, and great upper 90 shot. Not a whole lot the goalie can do there. That goal kind of came against the run of play. Lakota East has had the kind of control over the last 15, 20 minutes of the game or so far, and then just a nice counterattack by West that turned into a goal. Long ball played out by the back line for Lakota West and controlled back by Lakota East, and then turned right back over.
Nice try on the give and go there.
There's going to be obstruction called, which you don't see that very often, but it was definitely obstruction. So it'll be a free kick for Lakota East, trying to get the goal back that they just conceded. Free kick here from about 45 yards out.
Wind's picked up a little bit more. It's still heading left to right across the field.
Yeah, you don't expect to beat the goalie from here, so you're trying to play it to somebody's head on a set piece, and East runs onto the ball. It's cleared out by Lakota West.
It was played well in behind the wall of West. East just couldn't find a player back there in time to make a play on it.
Called a holding foul there on Lakota East, so it'll be a free kick for Lakota West in their defensive half. So we'll see as West gets ready to put the ball back into play. Just under 36 minutes remaining, so a lot of time left in this game. It's too early for West to try to go defensive, and it's a lot of time left for East to try to get that goal back. It's cleared out by a Lakota East player, so it'll be a throw in for Lakota West. And a long throw in again, ran on by number 7 Deer, who's it'll be a goal kick for Lakota East.
I think Nadir was looking for an obstruction call himself there on that run. But nice play in by West.
It's been a physical game, but very clean so far. Not a whole lot of extracurricular stuff going on, which is what you want to see. Sometimes in rivalry games, some other things can happen, but so far it's been very well played by both teams. With Lakota West on top right now with 35 minutes remaining in the game. Lakota West on top, 1-0. Goal kick out by Caden Ermstead, controlled by Lakota East. It's like Trevor Scott trying to through ball to Luke Birdsong and just misplayed back, and here comes Lakota West back toward their goal.
I think Pepe just overran that pass. Luke was looking for
Here's
a
another
supportive
through
pass.
ball to Nadir. Caden comes out of his goal and clears it into the parking lot. That one will have to be tracked down for a while.
Yeah, that one's not coming back for the rest of this game. Nice clear, though, by Caden, making it out there. Nadir has been a threat getting behind the defense as well, and he played that well to eliminate any possibility West had there.
Throw in by Lakota West, cleared out by Lakota East for another throw in for Lakota West.
East really hasn't changed their game up much since the goal there. It hasn't really changed in what they were doing. They don't look too rattled. Doesn't look like it impacted them at all. They're still playing the game that looks like they came out to play second half. So
A long throw this time into the box, controlled down by Lakota West, then blocked by Lakota East and cleared out.
very unlucky clear there by West, who put it right out around 15 yards out, and West got a great shot off on that. I didn't see who had that, but again, the defense of East doing well to block any shot there.
Played right back into the box. Caden Armstead hustling out to get the ball and then playing it off to Isaac Zwilla to build from the back here for Lakota East. Nice touch, and then given right back to Lakota West. And Lakota West and East now right in the middle of the field trying to play. Logan Nutley and Andrew Macedo get tied up, and there'll be a foul called on number 10 for Lakota West for holding.
The ball just got around him. It's the only thing he could do to get that thing back was to pull on him. So free kick for East.
And as you can see on the replay, number 10 just grabbed a hold and pushed him down there and gets the foul call. Here's Isaac Zwillick playing the ball in. It's a deep kick off the back of a Lakota West player, then picked up by Paul Walters. Nice play there by Trevor Scott. Nice touch, and he's dumped on the ground, but no call. Played out by Lakota West coming down the field.
Continue to like that matchup out there they've got with Nadir and Lemdy.
And it'll be played out by Lakota East for a throw in for Lakota West. They do a quick throw this time and looked like they were trying to do a 1-2 back to Nadir. 21 going through the Lakota East defense. Still trying to get the ball cleared out. Gets a shot off. They're calling for a corner kick here, it looks like. I think Lakota West was appealing for a handball, and the referee awarded a corner kick to Lakota West.
That's Justin Winkle again in there.
Here comes the Lakota West corner kick. Played near post and cleared out by Lakota East. But only to the top of the box. Again, scramble for the ball, trying to play it in, and cleared again by Lakota East. And now we're going to have a free kick for Lakota West right at the top of the box in a dangerous position. It looked like Nadir got tripped there. Again, he's been in a lot of good spots for Lakota West tonight. So they're standing over, talking about who's going to take the free kick here.
That is Justin Winkle and Adiram Limdy.
Looks like Justin won out here to take it. Although they're still talking. Could be either one of them still. And this is direct, so...
he's set up with a 5-man wall.
And it is Justin, and he kicks it well over the crossbar and actually hits the goalpost. Played quickly by Caden Umstead, trying to get a break going here, but Lakota West was ready for it and kicked it right back to Caden.
That's good recognition on Caden's part. They had a 3v3 back there against West's defense.
All right, coming under the half-hour mark for left in the game, played out to Luke Birdsong, who forwards it on down to Andrew and to looks like Adam Carmen, and West comes back out with the ball. Misplayed there and sent back in. Pepe Cortez looking for somebody to pass to, finds Adam Carmen, who tries to cross it, but nobody there, and the goalkeeper comes out and gets it.
He's going to throw it out wide there, work it up from the back from West. Quickly back up top again, looking to try and get behind the East defense.
Yeah, West has had some success with the through balls and trying to play quickly and deep balls in like that. Controlled back by Lakota East and coming back toward their goal. Played out wide to Adam Carmen again. Looking for somebody to go to. Plays it down the line. It was an overlap there by Zane Combs and just a little too far. So it'll be a Lakota West throw in. Sub coming in for Lakota East now. Looks like number 16 will be leaving and waiting for him to turn around so I can see the number.
Looks like number
18.
18, Nate Bollner.
Nate Bollner coming in for Lakota West. And he'll get right into the action and play it down to Caden Urmstead, who picks up the ball and looks to distribute out. He looked like he was going to roll it out there down, but he's going to put it on the ground and kick it through. Deep goal kick by Caden. Back comes Lakota West again, looking for the deep through balls there. Played off a Lakota East player for a Lakota West throw in. Since the goal, the game's changed a little bit. Lakota West taking more control and being much more aggressive and offensive. There's going to be a foul there on Trevor Scott, and it'll be a free kick for Lakota West, about 30 yards out. Here comes the replay on this. You can see that 21 got around him and just obstruction with the hip there and knocked him down. Easy call for the referee to make for a free kick for Lakota West.
So it's going to put him about 30 yards out here.
Looks like Logan Nutley will take the kick.
West only sending about 4 guys in.
Tried to play it to the line, but everybody had already cleared through. Tried to be headed back in. Kind of a scrum there. Played out by Lakota East and then sent out of bounds deep by Lakota West for a Lakota East throw in. Cody's playing it from the back line now, across the back to Caden. Looking to distribute out, goes long, but right to a Lakota West player.
Yeah, West not defending as high on the field this second half as they were in their first. They're really backing up to crowd things up a little bit deeper into their defensive half now.
Yeah. East had control there for a nice switch of fields there by Andrew Macedo, trying to play it out to Adam Carmen. Off a West player now for a throw in for Lakota East. They need to get back in control. They had control and possession there for a while in the end of the first half, and then since the goal, it seems like Lakota West has taken a little bit more control of the game. Throw in there by Zane Combs, comes down to his feet, tries to cross to Pepe Cortez. Nice turn. Great turn there by Pepe Cortez. Looks like he got his shot off that was deflected for a corner kick for Lakota East.
That's a nice individual effort by Pepe to get a turn on that ball.
Let's look at the replay here. Look at the first touch as Pepe brings it right down, makes the turn on the defender, gets the shot on his left foot, and deflected out. So great individual play there by Pepe. Here comes the corner kick, played in short and cleared out by Lakota West for a Lakota East throw-in. Quickly thrown in to Luke Birdsong, back to Pepe for a nutmegs the defender, and then cleared off by Lakota West.
West quickly moving upfield.
Nice 1v1 move there by the Lakota West offensive player, then cleared out by Lakota East deep down the field. Sent right back in. Yeah, as we said earlier, this game's been very direct. There's a lot of deep kicks back and forth in. There's a foul called by the referee. I don't know if the ball, I guess the ball's out of bounds. It's a throw in for Lakota East. Couldn't tell there in the deep corner what was happening. Played back to Zane Combs, who plays it down to Luke Birdsong, who gets taken out, and there is a call for a free kick for Lakota East in their defensive part of the field.
Luke not hesitating a second to throw his body around.
Yeah, he's been very aggressive and has been all over the field tonight. Does a good job with that. So Lakota East, about 25 minutes left in the game. Lakota East trailing Lakota West 1-0 here at the Hawks Nest at Lakota East High School. Isaac Zwilla getting ready to take a free kick for Lakota East, sends it down into the offensive end. And again, Luke Birdsong comes and finds the ball, tries to get a shot off, and hits it wide left for a goal kick for Lakota West.
Just missed a volley opportunity there. Good choice to try and get a shot off. I think East needs to put something on frame here for him.
Yeah. Lakota West, as was mentioned earlier, their goalie is a freshman, the only true freshman I think that's out there playing, but it's done a really nice job so far tonight. Goal kick for Lakota West, and it's controlled by Lakota East. Running off the header, here comes Pepe Cortez again. Had a great turn a few minutes ago. Nice tackle by the Lakota West defender. For a throw in for Lakota East, Zane Combs throws it to Luke Birdsong, looking for some help here. Back to Luke Birdsong, still controlling the ball. Plays it over to Trevor Scott. He tries to send it to the box. Flipped down by Luke Shelby and blocked out by Lakota West.
And here comes East, or West.
And Lakota West transitions nicely. They go from defending to on the break very quickly, and then it's stopped by Isaac Zwilla. Off a West player for a Lakota East throw in.
And West quickly moving back into their defensive shape. Again, not defending as high on the field as they were the first half.
Yeah, being one goal ahead, it lets them back up a little bit, but it is impressive how quickly they transition from defensive to offensive when they get an opportunity and send the bodies forward. They send a number of people forward, and they're all going full speed. Lakota West now in control and playing the ball, trying to penetrate and find a weakness in the Lakota East defense.
Nice play
Taken
by
back
Diod.
by Lakota East coming down the field. Nice turn again by Pepe. Plays a little bit of a loose pass there, and it's cleared out by Lakota West back to the Lakota East goalkeeper, who just clears it. Tried to be brought down by Lakota West, misplayed a little bit. And we're going to get a tripping call on Lakota West. A free kick in the offensive half, just past midfield for Lakota East. Looks like Isaac Zwilla will take this one again. Some of the times these set pieces, if you're trailing that goal, need that goal. We're coming up on the 20-minute mark left. Lakota East still down 1-0. Needs to find a goal.
East with 6 attackers up there. They're going to get after it.
Played in well, cleared out by Lakota West. And again, the goalkeeper for Lakota West being aggressive comes out, gets the ball, and then distributes with a nice throw in. But misplayed by the defender there, and it goes out of bounds for a Lakota East throw in.
Yeah, Paul Walters made a nice play on that. Very aggressive for a freshman to get out there on that.
Another very nice turn there by Andrew Macedo. It's going to be out for a goal kick for Lakota West.
East putting together a few more chances here in the last 2 to 3 minutes. So
approaching 21 minutes left in the game. So again, East trailing Lakota West 1-0 on a goal by Justin Winkle, I believe.
Justin Winkle.
Cleared for a goal kick by Paul Walters. Luke Birdsong with the ball now, plays it over to Trevor Scott. Plays a deep ball down and cleared out and out of bounds for a throw-in for Lakota East. Taken quickly by Luke Birdsong. Playing it down to Andrew Macedo, but it's going to go over the end line for a goal kick.
The referee's going to have a talk with Andrew Macedo on that. He didn't really have a play and got a hold of the West defender there. He's going to let him know, but they're ultimately going to give him a goal kick.
So Lakota West taking the goal kick here. Cleared out to just short of midfield. And there's going to be a playing through the back there by Pepe. Kind of went through the defender. Didn't go straight up. Knocked the defender, or the Lakota West player, forward, which will get a free kick to Lakota West.
Yeah, Logan Nutley just had position on him there, and that's all Pepe could do to get us anywhere near the ball.
Lakota West taking the free kick down into their offensive end. It looks like it's going to go through for a Lakota East goal kick. Again, approaching 20 minutes left here in the first half, in the game. 20 minutes left in the game at the Hawks Nest at Lakota East High School. Lakota West ahead of Lakota East 1-0.
And West with a pretty set subbing in and out thus far. Josh Lane and Eric Luna in here in the last couple minutes for them. And they look like they've got another one up for sub.
Lakota East trying to get it down the near sideline here, played out of bounds, but off a Lakota West player for a Lakota East throw-in. Although I don't think Lakota West players agree with that call.
I think the lines judge saw the deflection, let the center judge know, and
Trevor Scott making a nice step there, getting out to Pepe Corpez, out to Luke Birdsong again, playing an overlap to Zane Combs, off Zane and in for a Lakota West throw-in, and here comes a sub for Lakota West.
It's going to be Nadir Mlimdi back into the game.
And Nadir going back into more of a defensive position than what we've seen him earlier through this game.
Yeah, they look like they have him at a defensive mid.
Headed out by Zane Combs. And here's Nadir with a nice ball, but intercepted by Nolan Earl. Tries to play a long ball down to Luke Shelby. Nice step by Andrew Macedo. Pepe now with the ball for Lakota East, looking for room. Has it taken off his foot, and here comes Nadir.
Got about a 4v4 here,
Offsides.
but he's definitely going to be offsides.
Yeah, the side judge caught that.
Justin Winkle just took off way too quickly on that one.
So we have a free kick for Lakota East being taken by the goalie, Caden Armstead. Again, trailing 1-0 with about 18 minutes left in the game. Lakota East, there's a little bit of a scrum over there, kicked out off Lakota East for a Lakota West throw-in.
It's Iad Qualquist. He's fighting over there, really trying to get position.
A long throw by Lakota West, down, played off the back of number 21. Intercepted by Lakota East. Nice play there by Lakota East, trying to get on the offensive here and get on the attack. Pepe Cortez tries to play it over to Luke Birdsong, but played it behind him, and it was intercepted by Lakota West. And played deep into the Lakota East defensive end and be picked up by the goalkeeper, Caden Ermson.
Yeah, West just clearing that out to eliminate any threat. They're back into their defensive shape and move the ball back in.
West playing much more defensive. Again, you see Nadir playing as a deep holding mid here where he's been up top most of the game. Long play in by Lakota West. Great hustle there, but picked up by the goalie, Caden Armstead, looking to distribute. Rolls it out to Nolan Earl. Taken off and a foul called on Lakota East for a free kick for Lakota West.
Yeah, I think Iad just tried to advance that too quickly, got his feet tied up with the West defender there, and they made the call.
1-0 So we're approaching 16 and a half minutes left in the game here at Lakota East High School, with Lakota West ahead of Lakota East 1-0. Like I said, a lot to play for other than the rivalry. If Lakota West wins this, they win the GMC championship this year. Nice play defensively there by Lakota East, trying to clear it out, but taken back by Lakota West. Lakota West now again trying to move down the field, taken off the foot there, looking for space. Nice ball. Still trying to find that space, a deep ball, but played off by Lakota West, back headed out toward the midfield. And here comes Nadir for Lakota West. Nice turn there. Played off the referee that time.
Yeah, that was a nice attempt by Trevor Scott to get the ball across field there. Just got it right between his two attackers.
Ball on the far sideline, kept in nicely by Iad there. And Nadir plays it out wide for Lakota West as he controls the ball back. Lakota West up 1-0, more than happy to kind of take some time off the clock and control the ball here.
West with really good ball movement down in the corner.
And then play it out of bounds for Lakota East throw in. We have subs coming in for Lakota East, number 12.
It's going to be Eric Garcia coming in. It looks like he's coming in for Pepe, going to play at the somewhere in the attacking mids.
All right, played in. Lakota West headed up in the air on the far side, and then kicked out for Lakota East throw in. Under 15 minutes to play now in the game, so Lakota East is getting closer and closer on time. Need to find that goal to tie things up. There's a foul on Lakota East for a free kick for Lakota West. And again, they're more than happy to take their time on these free kicks and going from there as they're up a goal right now with 14 and a half minutes left in the game. All right, Lakota West lining up for a free kick from about midfield.
West only sending about 5 guys in on the attack there to keep enough defense back, being up 1-0.
Headed up by Lakota East and then eventually headed out to Andrew Macedo, who kicks it up to Luke Shelby. Looking for some offensive players there, plays it behind Trevor Scott, but then picked up by Zane Combs. Out to Luke Birdsong.
Good ball movement by
Plays
West.
it down to Andrew Macedo.
Quick change of field by East.
Back
Really
to Luke
good
Birdsong. Back to Andrew Macedo, trying to find some people in the box here. Tries to play it through. Birdsong gets it to cross, but right to the goalie, and Paul Walters has it for a goal kick, or excuse me, for a punt. Looks like he's going to make for Lakota West.
The East did a nice job with some combinations there to move the ball down quickly into West's defensive third.
Played all the way back to the East goalkeeper, is headed back by Isaac Zuilla there. Again, approaching the 13-minute mark, so East needs to get some offensive opportunities here moving forward. Nice play by the Lakota West offensive player there to get the ball back. And now looking for a cross. Finds with West striker, but he was offsides. A little bit early there to getting behind the defense. Nice defense by Lakota East, letting him be offsides and knowing that they were good there. Caden sending everyone forward, knowing he needs to get the ball up again, approaching just under 13 minutes left in the game. The punt is controlled by Lakota West, sending players forward, cleared out by Lakota East for a Lakota West throw-in. Again, Lakota West subbing here quite a bit. It continues to take time off the clock and bring fresh legs in. And it'll be a throw-in about midway into the offensive section for Lakota West. Looks like they've brought up their center back who has the long throw-in and looking for this long throw-in again that they used in the first half. And there it is, headed into the box, headed up. Logan Nutley going for the ball and then taken by Caden Ermstead.
Well, he got that all the way inside the 18 from that space. That's a long throw.
Yeah. It's a huge weapon if you have somebody that can do that. Played down deep to Luke Shelby, and he does control the ball, finds Trevor Scott, who sends it into space, but it will carry out of bounds for a Lakota West throw in. All right, under 12 minutes to go now. Lakota East trailing Lakota West 1-0. Lakota East chasing that goal to equalize and get back in this game. Lakota West with a throw in their defensive section right now.
Again, it's number 14. It's Spencer Weisbrod. He has taken the majority of these throws
Nice
to change
defensive
field.
play there by Nolan Earl. We've said that quite a few times tonight. He's had a really good game. Andrew Macedo going in, gets the ball taken away, but it's going to be a throw in for Lakota East. Luke Birdsong taking the throw in, taking it quickly, trying to find Andrew Macedo, and again kicked out by Lakota West for a Lakota East throw in.
We'll move it down the field here on him.
Zane Combs back into Luke Birdsong, who tries to cross again. People coming onto the goal and just missed there. I think that was punched out by the goalie. Nice play by the freshman goalie for Lakota West, but taken back by Luke Birdsong.
It's an outstanding ball by Luke Birdsong to get that in there, right across the face of the goal. Just not enough East players in there to get after it. And as you said, Paul Walters made a great play on that defensively.
Lakota East with the ball now coming back down the far sideline, trying to find space. There's Trevor Scott in the middle of the field with space, having runners off of it. He's got offside. That was a tight call by this line judge there. I think
Iad's got some speed.
but he was called offside, so it'll be a Lakota West free kick.
That's a good ball out there for Iad to get after. He made a nice run there, just unfortunate for East.
And East is going to have to do more things like that to get some offensive opportunities as we move down with under 10 minutes to play now in the game. Free kick for Lakota West sent down, played out to, looks like Andrew Macedo has control of it there, taken back by Lakota West.
JP's had a nice game out there too, as a sophomore in this game. He's played extremely well on that outside back.
Trevor Scott looking for some place to play, plays it back to Zane Combs, who then plays it over to Andrew Macedo. Again, a good turn, but then just got stuck under his foot.
Potential mishit there for West. Luke Shelby made an attempt at it, but just not close enough there.
And the ball's played out by Lakota West for Lakota East throw, and we got Pepe coming back into the game now. Got a little bit of a break there with just under 9 minutes now to play in the game, trying to get as many offensive opportunities back in the game as they can. Headed on by Luke Shelby, but then cleared out by Lakota West defender. Isaac Zwilla plays it over to Trevor Scott, who again is trying to find the space there. Will play it around to dribble through the deer, played to Andrew Macedo. Nice pull back there by Macedo, who has a big switch to Iad. Out comes the goalkeeper for Lakota West, but again cleared by the back line.
Well, that cleared just past Pepe.
Yeah, that was a dangerous opportunity there. If they didn't get that clearance, the goalie was off the line, so it could have been a good opportunity for Lakota East. Again, Nolan Earl with a nice defensive play. He's done a great job tonight in that back line as a center back.
Yeah, he's really stepped in front of their attackers all night.
Pepe plays it out to Andrew, who plays it on to Iad, but again, the goalie for Lakota West comes out to retrieve the ball.
I think Iad just lost that one in the air a little bit, but it's a nice play out there to the side.
Yeah, I think if it was a baseball game, you'd say he lost it in the lights.
Yeah.
Pawn out by the West goalkeeper is played down to Lakota West as they try again. JP clears it out to Isaac Zwilla, who gets it taken off his foot by Logan Nutley, who plays it into Lakota West. They are onside and stopped by Caden Armstead. Nice save there by the East goalie. Plays it out quickly. Finds Trevor Scott. East trying to break here. Yeah, gets the ball over the head. Iad, here he comes. Makes a move. Tries to get it in. Gets a shot off, but saved by Paul Walters.
Yeah, I think Caden's hurting down there a little bit. He went really high up for that ball and came down straight on the middle of his back there. I think he's a little sore there for after that one. That's a great play by Caden, though.
And the Deer for Lakota West tries a square ball. Gets it over as they again go on the offensive. And it's cleared out by Lakota East into the stands. It'll be a throw in for Lakota West. Under 7 minutes to play now in the game. Again, Lakota East trailing Lakota West 1-0 here at the Hawks Nest at Lakota East High School. It'll be a throw in for Lakota West as we get back into action here, being thrown in by number 14, who's been kind of the designated throw in person all night long. Plays it down to Lakota West. He gets around the defender looking for a cross there to Nadir. Behind him, but Nadir will track back to be able to get to that ball and keep it in bounds. It's a good matchup out here with Luke Birdsong versus Nadir, and Luke Birdsong gets the best of it that time. Dribbling down the field, plays it to Andrew Macedo, and then back to Zane Combs. And then blocked out by Lakota West for a throw-in for Lakota East.
It's good recognition by Luke Birdsong. Changed the attack, changed the field of play really quickly.
Again, a big switch tried by Andrew Macedo, but again, right to the goalkeeper for Lakota West. Lakota East, again, trying to push forward as quickly as possible. Under 6 minutes to play, trailing by 1 goal. Walter's punt is taken down by Pepe, and he's kind of wrestled there with it, but West comes away with the ball, and then taken back by JP, and then kicked out of bounds for Lakota West throw-in. 5.5 minutes left in the game now with Lakota West ahead of Lakota East 1-0. We're getting, once you get under that 5-minute mark, it's a lot of things trying to push forward. Lakota West going to take a long throw-in again, and they've definitely slowed the pace down when they come to these throw-ins and free kicks. They know that the time is on their side now. A misplay by
a throw-in all the way in. There's
Lakota East
miscommunication between the defender and the keeper. And Nadiram Limdi finishes it off with nobody in front of him in the goal.
So that leads it to Lakota West 2, Lakota East 0. Here comes the replay. You can see there's miscommunication there, misplayed by the goalie. And for those of you questioning, you cannot be offsides on a throw-in. So even though Nadir is in an offsides position, since it was a throw-in, he's able to score the goal there and take the lead up another goal for Lakota West 2-0.
Yeah, I think Caden was certain Isaac had that ball. Isaac had it on the hop there and went past him, and unfortunately for Caden, it bounced too quickly right at his feet, not recognizing that was coming to him.
So a big task here for Lakota East, down 2 goals with less than 5 minutes to play now in the game. So they'll be pushing everything forward that they can to try to get the couple of goals back here. Luke Birdsong with the ball out on the wing, looking to play Zane Combs in an overlap, but then again, Nadir. This has been a really good matchup with Luke Birdsong and Nadir on this far side. And there's going to be a pushing foul on Lakota East for a free kick for Lakota West. And as we said earlier, Lakota West taking their time on these free kicks and throw-ins now. They're up 2 goals with 4.5 minutes left in the game. At some point in time, the referee's going to have to tell Lakota, and he just signaled for the West player to play the ball in, because they are definitely taking their time and trying to run out this clock, being up 2 goals with approaching 4 minutes to play. Lakota East trying to move back into it now, gets it taken off his foot, but it'll be a Lakota East throw in on the far side. Played into Trevor Scott, who takes a long shot out, deflected off the defender. Luke Shelby has a chance for the goal, but it's going to be out of play. Can't tell if they're going to call a goal kick or a looks like they're calling offsides here.
Well, that was a nice shot by Trevor. It just had a West defender step in front of that. He was about 25 out and thought he had a decent chance to take a rip at it. And unfortunately, when that hit him, I think it put Luke Shelby offsides there.
The interesting, you can see the coach for Lakota East claim that it was deflected. That's a new rule this year in high school, that if it's played by a defender, you can't be offsides. And I think he was looking for the call there and an explanation, but didn't get it because it was called offsides, and now Lakota West has the ball back, and again ahead 2 goals with approaching 3 minutes to play in the game.
And West pulling 7 to 8 players back defensively now.
Nice play there by Pepe, nice turn, and then cleared out by Lakota West. Headed back by defender Isaac Zwilling, and Trevor Scott trying to track the ball down, sends it back into the offensive end for Lakota East, but then cleared away again.
And it looks like East has changed their formation, running a 3-back set to get 5 midfields up to try and put some pressure. they can get one in with even just a couple minutes left, can change the game.
Here comes Pepe trying to play it back to Luke Shelby, but it's there, and then a foul, and that's going to be, looks like a foul yellow card for Luke Shelby for Lakota East.
And again, as explained earlier, Luke's going to have to come off the field. They'll get somebody back in the game for him as a yellow card.
Here comes the replay, and you can see that Luke lost the ball, tried to get it back, and just caught the foot of the Lakota West defender. Nothing intentional there, just trying to play the ball. You've got seniors here. This is a big game for them, the last game for league in some places. So Lakota West taking the time. The clock has stopped with the yellow card issue there, so the referee will whistle it back into play. And we have the free kick for Lakota West deep into the offensive end for West. Played out. Still trying to get the ball under control. East comes out with it, looking to make a run here and an attack, but then misplayed and kicked back in by West. Approaching 2 minutes to play in the game, and Lakota East trailing Lakota West 2-0. Ball's deflected out to J.P. Renner, who's moving it back down. East trying to throw everything they can forward to get an opportunity here. Nice play by Pepe, but then broken up by the Lakota West defender. There's Luke Birdsong with a shot, but it goes high and will be a goal kick for Lakota West. And again, they've been taking their time on all these kicks here to try to run the clock down as much as possible. Minute 44 left in the game now with Lakota West with a goal kick up 2-0.
And again, West basically bringing everybody back that they can on defense, leaving one or two attackers up top. They're going to try and slow this game down as much as they can for these last minute and a half.
Put back into play. He's trying to control the ball here to get back on the offensive. And there, the West player went over the top of the East player, and free kick for Lakota East just inside midfield. And then we're going to bring the goalie up to take this free kick to try to send it into the box. West trying to keep their line up at the 18. Sent into the box. Here comes the West goalie out. And we're going to have a card again. The referee stopped the clock. A yellow card. Can't see who that was issued to for Lakota East, but it'll be a free.
I think that was Nolan Earl. They sent their defenders up, and looks like he gave a yellow to Nolan Earl, who's going to have to make his way off the field here as well too in the last minute.
So 1 minute to play here at the Hawks Nest at Lakota East High School. Lakota West ahead of Lakota East 2-0. This win does give Lakota West the GMC championship. They do have a free kick to put the ball back into play on the whistles of the referee, and we're now back in play. Under 1 minute to play. Ball out of bounds off Lakota East for Lakota West throw in. And again, this will not be taken quickly. There as they wait to bring somebody up ahead 2-0. And Lakota West again taking their time to get the throw in play. And they do throw it in long, as they've done consistently all night. And played into the corner off the corner's flag for a throw in for Lakota West. Under 30 seconds now in the game. Lakota West ahead 2-0. Looks like they're going to go to the long throw again or just try to waste time here. They do throw it in, and a shot by Logan Nutley over the crossbar, down to 10 seconds remaining.
Overall, a pretty even match for both teams. They just got a couple in on East there. One good play and an unfortunate one for East, and West is going to take this one tonight 2-0.
And that will be the game, 2-0 Lakota West. That gives Lakota West the GMC championship. Lakota East is in action Lakota East will be in action again in their first round of the tournament, starting Monday here at Lakota East. So a great season for both teams. Congratulations to Lakota West on their GMC championship. Great rivalry. A lot of the teams shaking hands now. They play each other in club season, so great to see these kids playing together. And good luck to the teams as they approach in the tournament next week. Thank you again for watching here at Lakota East.